This is Twit.
I'm Tony waiting for Twit, and before you buy, and today I'm reviewing the Nokia Lumia 1520 Windows Phone. The 1520 is the latest phone from Nokia, and it is huge. It is 6 inches, and it's not 5.95 like the competition. It's actually 6 inches. Just to put things in perspective, it's the same size as the HTC One Max, and it's bigger than the Galaxy Note 3 in terms of footprint. So what do you get with this huge package? You get a clear black IPS LCD display that's readable in any light condition, even in direct sunlight. It's 1080p. It's the first Windows phone to have 1080p, but it's definitely not the last. On the back of the phone, you'll see 3 connectors for optional wireless charging cover, which is not available yet, and it is also not the built-in Qi standard that Nokia usually has. It is PMA in America. On the back, you'll find a f2.4 Carl Zeiss 2.5-inch sensor, which is smaller than the 1020, but it is definitely no slouch. You can still do 2x lossless digital zoom on the 1520. The equivalent millimeter is 26 millimeters, so it is pretty wide. With the huge 6-inch display, it's actually very easy to compose your photos. And with a dedicated camera button, you probably won't miss a beat trying to capture that moment. And if you have a subject in motion, you have dual LED to help you stop it. The review that I have here is red, and it's a glossy plastic red, which is gorgeous, but it just attracts a lot of dirt and lint and fingerprints. The phone is powered by Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 800 quad-core 2.2 gig processor and 2 gigs of RAM. The phone does come with 16 gigabytes or 32 gig built-in storage, but only 16 is available in America. And you can always have micro SD expansion up to 64 gigabytes. But keep in mind that you can't store all the software on there. It's usually only used for media. The phone has crazy battery life, 3,400 mAh. To put that in perspective, this phone was in standby since this morning for about 4 hours, and it drained 3%. So Nokia calls this a monoblock touch design, which is pretty much the standard now for Nokia's phone design, and it is gorgeous. Pros and cons of the Nokia Lumia 1520 is 6 inches. There's so much real estate on the phone itself, on the home screen, that it actually takes advantage of all the active widgets, the live tiles, and you really don't have to scroll much on the home screen anymore. Another pro is the 20 megapixel 2x lossless zoom pure view camera with OIS. And the build quality, of course, is Nokia, so you know you're going to be getting a really solid phone. And if you look at the display around the edges, this phone is actually built like a tablet. There's actually a rubber trim piece around the display where it meets the body, just like the iPad. Con of the phone, one con I've noticed is that the glossy plastic actually picks up a lot of unwanted dirt and cat hair. So buy, try, or don't buy for Nokia Lumia 1520. It is definitely a buy. It is the highest spec Windows phone, and it is the best camera in its class, and it's awesome. I'm Tony for Twit, and before you buy, and this is the Nokia Lumia 1520.